Women or feminists often scrutinize or question patriarchy a lot, but there's something I'd really like to talk about today. When we talk about patriarchy, we often frame it purely as a social or cultural problem. But historically, patriarchy has been reinforced most effectively through religious systems, something that these feminists barely question. You see, major religions emerged in male-dominated societies. Their scriptures, laws, and moral codes were written, interpreted, and enforced almost entirely by men. As a result, authority was framed as divine or godly leadership, as masculine, and obedience as a moral virtue. This is important because when power is presented as God-given, it becomes harder to challenge or question. You see, social hierarchy turns into some sort of sacred order. Interestingly, many feminists strongly critique patriarchy in politics, culture, and the workplace, including their homes, yet they rarely question the religious frameworks that helped normalize male authority in the first place, which is why I feel that patriarchy is something that they might never defeat. You understand? Because they still defend the religious systems that were created by or framed by patriarchy. You see, this is not an attack or on any faith. It's just my observation about the structure. If patriarchy is a system, then religion has often functioned as one of its strongest legitimizing tools by defining gender roles as eternal rather than historical. You see, what I need from feminists or women in general is critical thinking, because it requires consistency. Critical thinking requires consistency. You cannot dismantle patriarchy in a society while leaving its sacred foundations unexamined. You see, questioning everything, especially religion, doesn't mean rejecting any sort of spirituality, man. It means recognizing that ideas like institutions are shaped by the humans who create them. You understand? And understanding patriarchy means questioning all systems that sustain it, including the ones you were taught never to question, the ones that are divine, including the ones that you were taught never to question. And you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you will never defeat patriarchy as a system.